Hey, what's up, everyone? Pasay Baller here. This is now the second game for today, February 8, 2023. This is the game between Charlotte Hornets and Washington Wizards, and that'll happen at around 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 8 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. And I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. And by the way, the spread that is given is minus 5.5, and that's actually given towards the home team, the Washington Wizards. And let's go ahead and check on the standings and the rankings first before we proceed, okay? Starting off with the Washington Wizards, they are at number 12 with a record of 24 wins and 29 losses. While for Charlotte Hornets, they are at number 14, not that far, all right? Just a couple of slots separating them. They have a record of 15 wins and 40 losses. Okay, so Washington Wizards, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams had their rest last night. We can go ahead and skip that part. In terms of momentum, man, both teams have been losing lately. Charlotte Hornets approaching this game, they have lost four straight. Washington Wizards approaching this game, they have lost three straight. Now, if we take a look at the form, of course, Washington Wizards would have a better form, winning 6 out of their last 10, while Charlotte Hornets, they have only won 4. So maybe a slight advantage should be given and should be considered towards Washington Wizards. Now, if you take a look at the availability of the players and the health of both teams, starting with Charlotte Hornets, both Cody Martin and Kelly Oubre are still out. While for Washington Wizards, Bradley Beal and Kyle Kuzma are both listed as questionable. So maybe we can just skip that part, or perhaps we can give a slight advantage towards Washington Wizards because at least those two players that they have here are still not out, right? They are listed as questionable, but I don't know. I just have a feeling that at least one of these two would still not be able to join Washington Wizards for this matchup. Okay, so both teams have been losing, just like what I said earlier. Washington Wizards approaching this game, they are on a 3-game losing slump. The Charlotte Hornets, they are on a 4-game losing slump. Um, of course, one losing slump would end at the end of this night, but the question here is as to who would actually cover the spread of minus 5.5. For me, that's actually something big. Minus 5.5, especially for Washington Wizards who have been struggling lately. I mean, 3-game losing slump. That's something else. If you have actually watched those games that Washington had, they are always having a good start. It's just that they couldn't find the finishing kick, so to speak, or the finish for those games. And 5.5 is really, I don't know. I'm just not comfortable siding with Washington Wizards, especially we ain't sure if Bradley Beal or Kyle Kuzma would be joining them. Of course, they would still have Porzingis. Of course, they would have Gafford, and those two are actually doing well. But man, Charlotte Hornets, they would actually love to fire those 3-point shots that they have, and sometimes there are just those nights wherein Charlotte is unstoppable. And just 5.5 is I'm not comfortable with that 5.5 spread. Highly likely the Washington Wizards would win. They are at home. But the 5.5 spread, I'm going to give it towards the Charlotte Hornets. I think the Charlotte Hornets would be able to find a way to at least keep it close and for them to at least have a chance to to win this game. So my pick would be Charlotte plus 5.5. I really don't see anyone who can really go and put a clamp on Ball on this. I'm expecting a huge game for Ball. So again, that's Charlotte plus 5.5. Peace out. Pasay love and God bless.